Well, let's check back in with Courtney Aitken. And Courtney, it was another warm, sunny afternoon around the Central Coast, but it cooled off quickly around dinner time.
It cooled off quickly. We've seen a whole lot of change in the past 24 hours, and even in the past few hours, a lot has changed in a very short amount of time. We've had very dynamic conditions. I mean, if folks saw the storms out there, you're of course aware, you witnessed firsthand those dynamic conditions, those storms. So for now, we are sitting at, for most spots, between 5 and 10 degrees cooler than we were yesterday evening at 11 p.m. Yesterday, we had a very mild, kind of nice night out there with temperatures in the 60s up to even 80s. But right now, we are sitting mostly in the 50s and 60s. Now, some spots are still sitting in the 70s. Monterey cooling off into the upper 50s. The thing, though, is we're not going to cool off all that much more, as our lows tonight will be in the upper 50s to mid 60s most spots. But of course, earlier today, that was really something. Between 5 and 6 p.m., that's when we saw the action really start to pick up. We saw some really strong cells start to develop near King City, Greenfield, and even up toward the pinnacles within San Benito County. And then in the hours that followed, or really just the hour or so, things moved really quickly. They stretched up through San Benito County and even at times moving down towards the Big Sur coast. And the last couple of cells that we saw were near Hollister and then down near Big Sur. But as you can see right now, not a whole lot going on. We're not seeing any lightning out there. We're not seeing any more cells, but we do still have a very moist environment out there, and an environment that very well could, and I think it will, contribute to some more lightning strikes overnight tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at where you could see lightning. There will be a break here between, I'd say, now and at least about 2 a.m. Well, things will get quiet, but then we're going to see some lightning potential within Santa Clara County. There's a pretty wide area there where you could see isolated strikes. Even in coastal Santa Cruz County, places like Capitola, Aptos, probability is pretty good there. Then this probability shifts a little bit further southeast, and we're seeing a really good chance, a little bit more condensed there, seeing some lightning in the greater Hollister area, even locally in Salinas, and then this stretches down toward the coast, almost to the Monterey Peninsula, so places like Carmel Highlands, even you could see a little bit of lightning. The last wave of lightning probability rolls through around 6 a.m. We could see some localized lightning strikes here in Salinas. After that, though, we should be all but finished with that lightning, so that seems like good news, and for the most part it is. But the thing about these lightning strikes is if that lightning has struck somewhere very dry, there is a chance that things could just still be smoldering and kind of stewing, and even a few days from now, if we get a big gust of wind, that could start a fire. So make sure you're remaining fire aware in the coming days, even after this storm activity is over with. So as I said, a break from things in the next couple of hours, not picking up any cells, not picking up any lightning strikes. There is a chance that a couple of stray cells could pop up in southern San Benito County, southern Monterey County in the hours coming towards sunrise, but otherwise we are looking very mild. The one thing that we should keep in mind overnight are those gusty outflow winds that we could be seeing down the Salinas Valley. But by tomorrow morning and even afternoon, things should look very mild, mostly sunny. We're going to have those valley breezes, and temperatures once again will be on the warm side. We'll go ahead and go through those now. Santa Clara County, we're seeing mostly 80s and 90s, looking at low 80s for the coast, places like Santa Cruz and Capitola, low 80s there. But as we climb into the mountains, low to mid 90s, Felton up to Boulder Creek, 80 in Bonnie Doon, lower 70s in Davenport, pretty normal for this time of year. Salinas sitting right at 80. We've got upper 80s and low 90s in San Benito County, mid 90s for Santa Clara County. You are sitting in the low 80s in Watsonville and Aptos, upper 60s in Castroville and Marina. Headed out to the peninsula, beautiful day. Just make sure you maybe avoid Lovers Point tomorrow, a little bit dangerous, but we are seeing mainly mid to upper 70s, some low 70s for places like Pebble Beach. And down the Salinas Valley, not quite forecasting triple digits for tomorrow, but we do get into the upper 90s for places like Bradley and the Pinnacles, upper 80s for Gonzales, same with Carmel Valley, and then some low 80s out on the Big Sur coast. As for the next 7 days, we're staying pretty warm. We'll still be watching the chance of some lightning overnight tonight and into early Thursday morning, but other than that, it's 70s and 80s at the coast, and inland a whole lot of 90s, so low 90s and upper 80s. That's what you'll be seeing over the next 7 days, with some mild lows overnight in the 50s and 60s. Phil?
All right. Thank you for that, Courtney.